Okay, yay, time for another Going Out Blind. Today we are going to see Meet Me at the Altar for the sixth time. Yeah, last time I saw them was when they did a headlining tour in 23. I missed them the other time that they were here in 2023 when they went out. Oh God, what was it? 5 Seconds of Summer, I think it was. But it was the same night Corey Taylor was here on his solo tour, and I had VIP for that. So I'm like, sorry y'all, but either way, I'm making up for it. They're here today. I'm excited to see them. On the Word 6 summer tour. So albeit it's just Edith and Ada now. Obviously, yes, I know that Taya left, and still really wish again. Here we go again. Oh, I miss travel. God, I wish I was seeing them on that Long Beach Warp Tour date instead. Oh well, I'm not. Though that Long Beach Warp Tour date is sick. Like, Meet Me at the Altar, Dying Wish, Ginger, like Glassjaw. Like, oh my God, like I miss travel again. Make my YouTube channel blow up, y'all, so I can afford to travel again. God damn it. But yeah, either way, I am very stoked to see them again. Again, not metal, pop punk. Or easycore. I hate that fucking term, but either way, but either way, pop punk with good riffs. Cause yeah, for the most part, my punk taste is more on the aggressive side of things, grind, crust, hardcore. But if I do listen to pop punk, there has to be, good riffs, double bass, all that, and it's back. Cause that was the whole thing about Past, Present, and Future. I mean, I like the album, but you could definitely tell they definitely lean more into the pop part of the pop punk on that. But where it's sick, it's like, ooh, yay, the riffs are front and center, and the bass, double bass is back, and ooh, yay. So I am stoked to get to see them again for the sixth time. So, woohoo! Anyway, like I said, I felt bad about missing them the last time, but again, I had to go to Corey Taylor. And I wouldn't have found the band Wargasm if I wouldn't have went to that Corey Taylor show, because that's where I saw Wargasm for the first time, was when they opened up for Corey Taylor. The main reason, I do like Corey Taylor, but the reason why I went to that show is that his drummer for his solo band is Dustin for the band Walls of Jericho. And that's like one of my most favorite bands. I have that band tattooed on me, so yeah, anyway, but either way, we're seeing Meet Me at the Altar tonight, and it's in headlining as opposed to they were just opening for 5 Seconds of Summer. But either way, I'm stoked to see them again. Still wishing it was Warped Tour. Oh well, let it go. But I get to see them headlining, so yay! Anyway, it's like about to be 2:00 now. I've been up for about an hour and a half or so. Ate breakfast, had coffee. That's probably why I'm talking too goddamn much. I'm gonna get ready to go. My pickup time is 5:00, so I got a little bit. Before I gotta go, it's Metro Ability Paratransit. Here we go, my phone is talking. It's Metro Ability Paratransit both ways today. Pickup time is 5:00. So yay. I got a little bit I gotta get ready. Either way, we're going to go, and we'll talk to y'all again when I'm actually ready to go. So, bye. Okay. It is like 4:35 now. As mentioned earlier, my pickup time on Metro Ability Paratransit is 5:00. Who wants to bet they probably won't be on time? That would be an easy bet. But either way, we'll see about that. But either way, I am now ready to go. And actually, I will show you what I have on. I have on, Meet Me at the Altar shirt, the one I bought when I saw them the last time when they headlined. Jeans and socks. So yay. Nothing particularly impressive. So band t-shirt, jeans, my toe-up docs. Yes, I know I need new docs. Make my channel blow up, y'all. Anyway, either way, and that's it. I am stoked to see Meet Me at the Altar again for the sixth time, and then see them headlining. So yay! Yay! And I'm extremely sweaty. Yay. Yeah, TMI. But yay, of course our air conditioner had to fuck up literally when we had like the hottest week of the summer not the summer so far. Last week. So it's really hot in this fucking bathroom. Anyway. So I should probably shut up. But either way, I'm stoked for the show. I will try to get a clip on the bus if I can. If I can't, I will see y'all when I'm at the venue, in line or inside. So yeah, I'm going to go. So bye. Okay, we are on the way to the fun line. That's the venue the show's going to be at. So yeah, we're on the bus, and I think we're going straight there. And we're on time, so I think we should be there in about 20 minutes. Okay, we are now in the venue, and let me show you where I am at here. Hold on. Here's where I am at. I am up front. So yay! So yay, up front. And actually, let me show you the crowd. There's not many people here yet. Hopefully, more people show up. That'd be great. But even if there's not, I'm still in a good spot. Hold on. There we go. Back to the front camera here. But yeah, even if there's not a bunch of people, I'm still in a good spot, so I'm happy. But yeah, otherwise, I think there's one opening band, and then Meet Me at the Altar. I think there's probably another band on here, but I don't think they're playing our date. I don't think they show up until later in the tour. But either way, I'm gonna be quiet, and I'll talk to y'all after the show, and I'll get clips, of course. So, bye. Okay, it is a little bit before 10 o'clock. The show got done about 20 minutes ago. I'm now waiting for my ride. And I think that was actually 11:15 p.m., but the show got done earlier than I thought, because I thought there was going to be another opening band, but there wasn't. So I just had to call Paratransit. Can you get me early? They're like, and so being on hold for a little bit, and they're like, okay, we can get somebody at 10:30. So I still have to wait way too long, but at least it'll be like 35 minutes as opposed to over an hour. Anyway, again, make my channel blow up so I can take Ubers, y'all. Anyway, but either way, the show was awesome. I will talk more about it when I get home. So, yay. Anyway, I will talk to y'all in a little bit. Okay, we are on the way home now. So, yeah, the show was awesome. And again, I will talk more about it when I actually get home. But yay, we had a good time. So, yay. It's now cold and rainy, but oh well. Anyway, but yay. Anyway, I will talk to you more when I get home. Okay, we are back from Meet Me at the Altar. And yay! Okay, the show was awesome. Of course. So as I mentioned in that earlier clip, there was only two bands on the bill. So it was Fluorescent was the opener, and then Meet Me at the Altar obviously headlined. I think there was supposed to be another band coming on the tour later. But I know they were tagging another band on their Instagram, but I guess it must be later in the tour because they weren't on our date. It was just Meet Me at the Altar and Fluorescent. But I guess let me talk about Fluorescent. Okay, obviously more pop punk. They did do a song. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's called Friday the 13th or Jason Voorhees, whatever. I thought that song was pretty cool. It was okay. I mean, there were some okay riffs. As I mentioned before, I kind of like if pop punk. If I do listen to pop punk, kind of more, more of the riffs in your face, more double bass. Like I said, this band was okay. So yeah, and then and they had the crowd going. Actually, there were a lot of people there to see them. The people I talked to in line, and then other people I had to talk to when I was walking around, like, oh, I'm here to see Fluorescent. I'd never heard of them before this, so that was interesting. But obviously, the main reason I was there is Meet Me at the Altar, and of course, they were awesome. And they also, doing the set, they did some older songs. Again, yes, I'm about to spoil the set list, I'm sorry. Before Model Citizen songs. So, yay. And they actually did 2 new songs. No, I didn't record those because, they didn't say not to record, but I didn't do that just out of respect for them. But one of the songs is going to be on Spotify on June 12th. So, Strung Out, they've been promoting that in their socials. And then they played another one. But what I'll say, ooh, yay, what made me fall in love with me at the Altar in the first place is back. Good riffs, double bass drums, just yes. When I found them on Bandcamp in 2019, it's like, ooh, yay. So, yay. But yeah, didn't get clips of those songs. Go pre-save Strung Out on Spotify, and you can hear it on June 12th, and then I don't know when they'll come up with the other one. But either way, it is awesome. The new songs, and then obviously they played stuff in the new album. So yay. And so yeah, and they only did 2 songs from Past, Present, and Future, which again, I'm not complaining about that. But I kind of expected that they would do a few more, but obviously they're touring for the album that they have out now, but, being that, it's probably the best known thing that they have, but hey, whatever. I'm happy with them focusing on the new stuff, and the pre-Model Citizen stuff too, because I was stoked for them, like, yes! Anyway, like I said, I'm spoiling the set list, but either way, let me show you what I got, as far as merch. So, I have a t-shirt. Hold on. So here's the front. And it tear dates on the back. Yay! And we got Word Sick on vinyl. This is the only physical copy version format, there we go, there's the word, that they are doing of Word Sick. I didn't have it on CD. No, I don't have a record player, but we bought it anyway. It was already pre-signed, so, but yeah, it's from it. Obviously, track list in the back. And I guess the vinyl, I'm not going to open the vinyl part, but it's orange, like puke orange, because I'll say the album's called Word Sick. So, yay! But the other awesome part here, as I'll show you here, is after the show, Ada and Edith were, talking to people and hanging at the merch table, and I got a drumstick, yay! But yeah, they were in me before, because I met them when they were doing that tour. Oh God, it's just some terrible TikTok like artist. I don't even remember the name of the guy. I'm not saying the dude isn't a nice person, but yeah, I pass on the guy's name. Was like JXDNJ. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but whatever. I could have passed on the dude's music, but either way. But when we met me at the altar open for him in 22, I met them before and took a picture with them and all that. But yeah, they remember me from then. Yeah, when they were done with the show, people doing a set list and stuff. I'm like, I want a drumstick, and I guess they heard me like, here, drumstick. I'm like, yay! So yeah, I got a drumstick. I did get a picture with Ada and Edith, and I'll post that in my community tab and in my Instagram. Again, follow me on Instagram because again, I post things there that I don't necessarily post here, and vice versa. And as I mentioned before, all my links for, hey, you want to contact me, send me shit, all that's in my channel and the video description and all that. Either way, yeah. But either way, it was a fun night. So yeah, even at the end of the show, I'm like, don't take 3 years to come back. Because yeah, don't take 3 years to come back. Because as I mentioned, I missed them when they opened up for 5 Seconds Summer. I told them that, I'm like, sorry, y'all, I missed y'all the last time you were here because I had to go to Corey Taylor. And they're like, it's okay. He's like, I would have went to that too. I'm like, if they had perfected cloning, I would have did both, but it wasn't going to be possible. But either way, but I'm glad I got to see him headlining. And again, the type of pop punk I like. Good riffs, double bass, just, again, what made me fall in love with them when I found them on Bandcamp in 2019. So, yay! But yeah, it's just awesome. Of course. So, yay! Anyway, I'm now at this point just rambling. But anyway, I am going to go. I will have other vlogs of me doing things this week. So yeah, and there will be another concert vlog next week too. So yeah, you'll get to see me doing more things. Woohoo! Well, that's what going out blind is for. So yay! Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna shut up. But yeah, do all the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, share, and say, look at the crazy blind lady that goes to shows. I don't care. Anyway, but yeah, I'm going to go and I will talk to y'all later.